And welcome to some JV action. We join you midway through the first period. It is 7-5. Ozark Tigers have the lead, and we have Oaf at the free throw line. Can't get the second one to go. You see the Tigers taking the ball at the floor. Is tipped away, and it will the Eagles basketball. So see Liddell taking it up for the Eagles. Liddell come off the screen from Deal. Deal rolls, puts the shoulder down, and they will get him for a charge. Number 5, Braylon Howard, standing in there and taking it. Nixa will come out in a press. Definitely haven't had the best start. You know, only 5 points to show halfway. I mean, almost towards the end of this first period, and just going to start generating some turnovers, figure out a way to get this ball in the hoop. That would be Barton from the high post area, and he gets it to fall. Liddell over to Miller. Miller thinks about it off his own foot. Liddell's able to recover and find Oaf, and Oaf did good too. Great pass from Liddell, and it's not a great side. Miller is shaken up. Came down weird on his ankle. We'll hope he's okay. And for him will be Jameis Thornton. Nixa will stay in this man press as we see Reed Vesley bringing it down for the Tigers. Howard goes with the floater, and it is good. Howard up to 5 points already, and he's doing a great job of working off that ball, getting that ball in his hands and attacking off the dribble. Liddell thinks about it. 1-2 jab, step back 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded Tigers. They will slow it down. Finds Howard wide open. Can't get it to fall, but they get the rebound. Definitely feeling that absence of Miller. It'll be Tigers basketball. The Eagles definitely coming out slow. They need to figure out a way to generate some offense. It'll be Liddell commanding the offense. And just definitely a miscommunication right there. Thornton went for the back cut, and it'll be an Eagle turnover. Eagles staying in this press. It's really not been too effective, but as I say that, they're all over them, and they will get a foul. I believe on Liddell. Peyton Loftus checking in for the Tigers. That will send Reed Sala down. And Loftus went for the dunk and couldn't get it to fall. Right there, might just want to go for the easy layup. Oaf with the mid-range string, can't get it to go. Rebounded Tigers, they'll be pushing up the floor. Tigers working the ball around. Be Howard from 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded Thornton. Liddell pushing up the floor. Ajayi to Oaf. Ajayi on the cut. And a good layup. Ajayi gets his first bucket of the day. Barton thinks about it. That's back out. Ajayi traps him. Over to Howard. Howard coming off the screen from Loftus. Over to Edgar. Edgar air ball. Liddell Over to back to Liddell. Liddell attacks off the dribble, and there you see that speed that he has, and it'll be an and-one finish. Liddell to the line to clean it up for one more. That foul on Carson Edgar. Tigers trying to figure out what to do. Going to take that last shot, hopefully just swinging this ball around, slowing it down. Tries to get a back cut. A good pass, but and the Giant will just chuck it up, and that will be the end of the quarter. Nixa leads 12-11. We'll be back. We join you in the second quarter. Ozark chucks up a three. Can't get it to go, but they get the rebound. That'll be taken away from Thornton, but they'll call a foul. It'll be Thornton taking it up for the Eagles. Adele with the pull-up J, can't get it to go. He tipped around and rebounded by Stevens, but he throws it away. Bolton with the pull-up J. Again. Why not? Ozark with the timeout. Back off after the timeout. They'll inbound it. That is Salden with the ball. He tries to get up, gets his own rebound. Back out to Vesley. His three-pointer's no good. And it will stay Ozark basketball. It will be Edgar inbounding, and it is blocked by Thornton. Thornton all over the court. He was finally able to get a rebound, and Ajayi will bring it up. He pushes it up the floor to Thornton. And Ajayi will get a bucket. Tigers working the ball around. Can't get it to go. Eagles pushing it down the floor. Ope over to Liddell. Liddell to Ajayi on that high post. 1-2. Over to Stevens. Stevens takes two dribbles over to Liddell on the drive, and he will get it to go high up that glass. Ozark taking their time swinging this ball around. Barton. Back out to Howard. Howard thinks about it. Thornton overcommits. Howard goes right by, and that's just, can't get it to go, but it'll stay Tigers basketball. If you're Howard, you need to get that to fall. We'll see Jacob Hackley, Eli Deal sub in for Grady Ofen. Landon Stevens. The inbound. Deal defending. Salden will go up and he'll get it to go. Salden, definitely the bigger guy, listed at about 6'5". They have a lot of size to this team. Liddell over to Deal. Back to Liddell. Liddell setting up the offense. Ajayi back to Deal. Eagles swinging this ball around. Thornton tries to go around him. It's a no-go, but Thornton, good move. Pick up 1-2. He'll draw the foul and one. Deal will go to the line to clean it up. Thornton is good on the first. That puts the lead up to 19-15. Eagles lead. Tigers working this ball around. Hackley on the defense. Takes it all the way in. Kicks back out to Saldum. They will go up and they will get Hackley for a foul. He couldn't get the finish, so I'll send him to the line for 2. He is good on the first. Gillian's off on the second. Hackley in the corner. Over to Thornton. Thornton back to Ajayi. Ajayi came off the screen from Deal. Deal will roll back to Liddell. Definitely looking for that entry pass into that post. Deal tries to get in the jump, goes around him. Back out to Ajayi. Ajayi one more to Hackley. Hackley from 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded Ajayi. Now we're going to call a foul, or excuse me, a travel on Ajayi.
Back in for the Tigers, number 14, Carter Mayfield.
Eagles staying in this press. 19-16. 2:30 left in the first half. They're doing a lot of work down low with Saldum, and Saldum can't get it to go. Hackley from 3. Can't get it to fall. Ozark pushing it up. Gillen back over, and just a good layup and fouled Saldum. With a chance at a 3-point play. Now we'll check back in Grady Oath for Ajayi. Saldum is good. That pushes him up to 7 on the night, and then we'll check him out. Coming in, Peyton Loftus. 6'4", forward. He's a junior. A lot of juniors on this roster. Adele using that burst of speed over to Oath. Oath over to Hackley. Hackley comes off the screen from Oath. Adele getting inside and can't get the layup to go. Hackley guards. And one finish. No, they'll call a charging foul on Gillen. Hackley takes the charge. Way to put your body on the line. Deal. The post area puts the shoulder down and gets inside. Can't get it to go. Hackley is fouled on the putback. That was sent to the line for 2.
Let's go, Jacob. Those are fouls on 21. Zach Gillian, his 3rd. Hackley to the line to shoot 2.
First one is up. and off the mark. The second free throw is on the way. And it's good. Exactly. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Nixa comes out staying in this heavy man pressure. Eagles playing suffocating defense. Liddell all over him.
Yeah, I came in and hit you today for the first time in a year. I saw you there. I know. I was just saying it since you were here. I'm selling my bat, and people were like, why don't you play?
Tigers looking for that last shot. Eagles not going to want to give it to him. And a good steal from Thornton, but Thornton out of bounds. Give them 6.9 to figure out something. Solid gets fouled by Liddell. I'll put them one away from the bonus. Something they could definitely do is potentially foul, try to get flash shots and momentum going into the half. And they'll sub in Stafford. You know, Solid definitely has that size advantage, and putting someone that can match that in Stafford on the floor. And just a prayer chucked up. Can't get it to fall. Eagles will lead 2019 at half. We'll be back after halftime. We are back for some second half action with Eagles basketball. Eagles swinging this ball around. Ajayi on the back cut. Ajayi pulls up. Mid-range. It is good. Tigers slowing it down. Liddell all over him. See Miller back in the game after going down with an ankle injury earlier. On the back cut, Ajayi just can't do much more than put his hand straight up in the air. Good bucket for the Tigers. Eagles swinging the ball around. Liddell pump fake. Miller from three. Knocks it down. Gives him a 4-point lead over the Tigers, staying in this press. Gonna have to get this ball in. He does. Liddell playing suffocating defense. Bring a double team. Miller on the ground. Gets on the ground. Tigers swing the ball over. Gillen seems shaken up on that play. Solid on. Going to work on Deal. Ajayi comes to help off. Back out to Sutherland. Can't get it to go. Good rebound, and he'll go right back up. He's been dominant this game. Up to 9. Ajayi from 3. Knocks it down. Ajayi coming out hot in this third period. Bucket will still count. Ajayi up to 9. Liddell bringing the ball in. Up to Ove. Ove goes up strong, gets tipped away. Ajayi on the putback. That's a good hustle play. He's come out, really made an impact. Tigers running a slower offense, just trying to work that ball inside. Reed Solidum, the 6'5" forward. He's only a sophomore, definitely been the main factor, giving the Eagles a lot of trouble down in that post area. No sub in Thornton for Deal. Ajayi all over him. Sutherland. Over to Homeler. Homeler over to Barton. Howard. Jump stops back out to Barton. And just stolen away from Ajayi. Impressive athleticism shown right there. And a good pass. Oaf. Can't get it to fall. Ajayi tried to get the hustle play, but couldn't get the ball. It'll be Ozark basketball.
Like, I would do, that would be like, bro, Brady. No, in junior high. Yeah.
And foul. James Thornton got him on the arm. B. Barton throwing it in for the Eagles. Over to Solidum. Solidum back to Barton. Ajayi just takes it right away from him. Ajayi in transition, and he gets his 13th point of the ball game. They've been really trying to get that switch all day. Solid on. Just wants that mismatch down in the post. Barton. Good pump fake. He gets it to go. It'll be timeout, Tigers. It will be Nixa basketball coming out of the timeout. Ozark needs to get something desperately going, and they have no answer for Ajayi.
I stayed in the same class for my 4th hour in college, so it was so cool.
Can't get to go.
Yo, Brady, you play next year? Not for fun? Hey, Evan, it says scoreboard stuck. Like, on live. Scoreboard stuck.
Solid catches the inbound. He's a big guy at 6'5". He has speed too. Ajayi with the block.
But like, there's so much time out of school just to be open. Do you think coaches would say yeah if I asked? Just don't they hate kids?
But they're working on the dribble over to Thornton. Thornton out to Miller. Good inside dish to Thornton. Thornton draws the foul and one.
I wouldn't make it. Well, maybe JV.
That's good.
You need to be able to shoot like 2 over at Fremont from the
Foul
top.
over 14 Carter Mayfield.
Yeah.
We'll head to the line.
My best score I've shot was a 80.
Brady, do you remember how long Fremont is? Like yardage.
Thornton from the line. Can't get it to go. Rebounded Liddell, though. The Eagles will get another possession over to Ajayi. Ajayi pump fakes, goes right around, and that's going to be an easy layup for Ajayi. He's been on fire in the second half. And Ajayi just such a hard worker. He gets in that gym every single day. He works on that so much, that whip through either a pull-up jumper or a layup, and it just shows in his game. And Thornton in fast break, and he'll get the layup to go. The Eagles really starting to pull away. Tigers can't get anything to go. Ajayi steals it, and he's just going to do a little hop jumper. Can't get it to go. Ajayi tipped around, and Tigers in fast break. That'll be an easy layup for Solid. Injury timeout. Thornton seems to be grabbing his hand a little bit. I was checking Logan Stevens.
Bro, I actually was farther than my driver.
Dell taking up the floor. Or to Ajayi. Ajayi pump fakes. 1-2. Back out to Liddell. Liddell from 3. Can't get it to go. And Solomon transition. Gets the layup to go, and he's been having himself one heck of a night. Oh, it's right around him. Not to Stevens. Stevens from 3. Can't get it to fall. Solomon just being an inside monster. On the drive, can't get it to fall. It will stay Ozark basketball. Barton couldn't get it to go. Just go for a tipping off the inbound. And it'll stay Ozark basketball. Yeah, we'll get Miller with a foul. Unfortunate sequence of events for the Eagles.
When I first started golfing, like the first day I went I used the 9-iron. First swing.
Tigers working the ball around. Barton over Sutherland. Sutherland from 3 knocks it down. Jai top of the key. Over to Liddell. Eagles looking to take that last shot, maybe get in some momentum. They'll stop and pop. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded to Oak. Oak back up. Can't get it to fall. Back into Miller's hands, and Miller, the and-one finish. Looks like they want to end the quarter for the Eagles. And Miller is good from the line. Eagles up 41-34 in the third. They'll get Liddell with the foul. Eagles up 41-34, start of the fourth period, and they've really been in the back of a Jai on that third quarter, really got things going for the Eagles. And he has not been knocking them down tonight. Gillen with another miss, but rebounded by the Tigers. And just a Jai with another steal. Over to Ove. Ove will go up in transition, get an and one finish. Solid him with the foul. Oh, can't get it to go from the line. Tigers will be pushing in transition. Tips away from Thornton. Eagles on the trap, and they'll get Thornton. Got a little bit too handsy there. They'll be tipped out state. Tigers basketball. Tigers down 9. 7 minutes to go. They're going to start getting something going early in the game. Those Reed solid them. Really got them going, but Ozark has just been throwing the ball away a lot. And Miller in transition gets it to go. And that's what's been killing them, those transition points. Eagles taking full advantage. It's tipped away again. They just can't handle the ball. He'll go up. That is Gillen. Can't get it to fall. Go to the line for 2 more. He is off on the second. Over to Ajayi. Ajayi for the jelly lamp. Couldn't get it to go. Tigers throw up a 3. Can't get it to fall, but just tipped away from Miller's hands. And the Tigers will be sent to the line. Barton couldn't get it to fall. Barton knocks his first down. Barton, only a freshman, up to 13 in the game. He's been big time. He can't get the second to go. Liddell pushing up the 4. Liddell over to O. Up over to Thornton. Thornton with the 3. Can't get it to go. Miller tries to throw it off somebody. Ajayi with the hustle play. Can't get Both teams hit around everywhere. Miller dives on the ground. It'll be out of bounds. Tigers basketball. Mayfield throwing it in. Mayfield starts to throw it up top, and a lucky break for the Tigers. Off Miller's hands, and that's a big-time mistake. Would have been a big-time break for the Eagles. Said they have a chance at it. Just throw it up top, and it is good for Barton. Barton is 6'3" as a freshman, and he has been a big-time factor up to 15. Miller from that high post. Can't get it to fall. Oaf with the rebound. Back out to Miller. Miller from 3. Off the mark. Rebounded Eagles again. Liddell getting tipped around, and they'll call the foul on Solidum. Oaf with the pup fake, and it is good.
Corner 3, no good. Drive 3, no good. Inside, gets the 2 to fall. Spinning shot, no good. Thornton on the rebound. Inbound now. Liddell off the back. They'll go in the reverse layup. Thorne with the rebound. Put back. He'll get fouled, so he'll get a line for 2. Corner three. No good. Oof on the rebound. Passes it to Miller. Miller to Liddell. Liddell looking for options. He'll swing inside to Ajayu. Ajayu to back the outside to Miller. Miller for three. No good. And they're going to get Ajayu with the foul. First free throw is good. They'll go 2 for 2 at the line. As Ozark losing by 6. Come out on box press. Inside to Miller. Miller goes up. No good. Rebound by Miller. And he's going to get fouled. So who to line to shoot to? Good on the first one. Miller will go 2 for 2. So Nixa will take a timeout. And we'll be right back after the short break. Nixa will come out on the press. Ozark looking for something to do here. Corner three, no good. Miller and Liddell will bump into each other. Miller to Liddell. Liddell looking for options. We'll go to Ajayu. Ajayu to Oaf. Oaf to Thornton. Thornton to Ajayu. Ajayu to Liddell. Liddell looking for something to do inside. No good on the turnaround jumper. Rebounded by Thornton. Ajayu back inside to Thornton. Pump fake, goes up, gets fouled, so he'll get a line to shoot to. So Thornton will miss the first one. He'll go 2 for 2 at the, or 1 for 2 at the line. Nixa staying in that press. Deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Oaf. Oaf to Miller. Miller spinning around, goes inside, no good on the layup. And traveling violation. Liddell to Ajayu. Ajayu for 3, no good. Thorin will save it, but they're going to say he went out of bounds. So at the minute, 16 seconds left. Nixa leads 51 to 42. Three-point shot is good. And Ozark will call a timeout, so we'll be right back after this short break. So Nixa will inbound it, trying to break the Ozark press. Liddell will get the ball. He'll throw a dangerous pass to Ajayu. Ajayu into Thornton. Thornton, left hand, gets it to go. 53-45 with 50 seconds left in this ball game. Wing 3, no good. Ajayu on the board. He'll pass up to Thornton. Thornton's going up, and he'll get fouled. So he'll go to the line for 2. Thornton will go 1 for 2. Ozark swinging it around. Deep three. No good. Miller on the rebound. Hook it to Ajayu. Ajayu to Liddell. Liddell to Oaf. Oaf cross court to Miller. Miller to Ajayu. And they're going to foul Ajayu. So he'll go to the line to shoot for two. As Nixa leads by 9 here with 14.1 seconds left to go. So Ajay will have a chance to extend this Nixa lead. He'll make the first one. Ajay will go 1 for 2. Ozark needs to do something with it. 3 seconds left. Deep three, no good. So that'll be the end of this JV matchup. Stay tuned with the varsity matchup coming up.
to Ozark High School tonight here in Ozark, Missouri. So excited to bring you this game here tonight. I'm Randy Richard alongside my partner Evan Brett. It's a last year's backyard brawl matchup tonight, but in basketball in the first part of this series, the girls took home the win last night, and now the boys look to do the same. Both these teams relatively sitting around the same record. Nixa with around 20 wins, or 20-4, and Ozark 17-7. So pretty similar teams here going into this game tonight.
You're exactly right. I mean, Nixa comes off definitely a good bounce back win after a tough loss to Glendale, and they had a great game. They were sharing that rock around, and it feels like Nixa's at their best when they have 3-4 guys in that double figures instead of just one person taking all the shots, and that's what we're gonna have to do here tonight.
Yeah, and they're gonna need that tonight. Ozark, they're led by Kylan Pickren, number 33, the guard, and I mean he is just lights out from everywhere on the court. Recently, or as close to 1,500 points, I believe, if not past it already, and he is going to be someone they're going to have to contain tonight.
And, just being a sharpshooter, he's around 6'5". I mean, they have so much size to this team. I mean, someone like Nixa really had their way last game, but they're not going to be able to do that because they have so many people. I mean, 3, 4, 5 guys, 6'5", 6'6". Hendrick Hames, the junior. There's just so much size and talent on this team. They're going to have their hands full tonight. And going back to what you said, Kylan Pickren, I mean, approaching that 1,500 point mark, if not hit it already, and he's going to be big time. I mean, the junior, he's definitely going to be their leading scorer, and it's going to be interesting to see who they put on him. We've seen with those high-level talents, they'll put normally someone like Sites, like, maybe even Flint. But they're a little bit too small, so we might see someone like McCoy come out there and guard him with his athletic abilities.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of two stars tonight. Kylan Pickren and Adam McKnight, I believe they played basketball together growing up, so that's a cool story for them. 2 star players on their team now in their junior year. McKnight is fresh off of a 29-point game against Central in their homecoming night. And, I mean, he was just lights out, making everything, scoring through contact. And, I mean, I just think me and you underrate that scoring through contact aspect of his game. I mean, you know it. We were playing some pickup basketball. You're guarding him there. I mean, he was just – I mean, you could smack him down as hard as you could, and he's still going to score.
I could clearly tell that he could finish through contact, but, just playing against him just gave me so much more respect for his game. Oh, my goodness. He's just so strong. Like you said, you'd have your arms on him, and it just wouldn't matter. He could finish through contact so well, and that's definitely a great point to his game. But another thing he can do is shoot that 3-ball. Oh, my goodness. I mean, he's really developed that so much this year, and he's becoming so much better of a scorer. I believe he's arguably his best game of the season. He was stretching the floor really well. He was able to get whatever he wanted on that inside game, and Nixa just looked super strong because of it. When he's getting going and the rest of the team's getting going, honestly, we had 4 people in that double figures mark, 15 plus, and they just got to get that team, spread that ball around. Don't have one person taking all the shots, playing selfish, and just keep, getting multiple people in double figures. Because we saw Cole McCoy. I mean, he had his best game of the season. He was definitely getting a lot more comfortable in the inside game, and he was playing super physical.
Yeah, and you talk about multiple Eagles having their best game of the season, but I mean, just the team as a whole had the best game of the season so far against Central. 89 points, their most scored all season. They were hitting on all cylinders, and a large part of that came from Colt McCoy coming up and playing his role. He was scoring inside whenever he got those shots. He wasn't smoking those open layups anymore, and that's so important for a guy like him, especially tonight against Hendrick Hames. Hendrick Hames, 6'6" down low, a junior as well. He's going to cause trouble for McCoy down low.
Exactly, and we saw an amazing rebounding effort from Nixa. They had so many second chance points. They were just having their way on that inside game, and it's going to be interesting, like you said. I mean, Hendrick Hames, 6'6", a big body down low. I mean, just looking at this roster, there's so much size. Josh Graves, I mean, Kylan, obviously, the guard. It's just going to be interesting to see how they handle it because they're going to have to get their body into somebody. It's not going to be like last game where they just have the clear size advantage on almost everyone on the floor. They're going to have to get their body into somebody.
Yeah, we are just getting started here for the backyard brawl. The Ozark Tigers host the Nixa Eagles in a classic COC matchup tonight. We'll be back in just a moment for tip-off.
In honoring the life and sacrifice and service of the deputies with a moment of silence. Thank you. Because the flag symbolizes justice, unity, and pride of our country, we should honor it with respect and dignity. Please stand and remove your head. This evening we honor our nation and all those who served our country, past and present, with the presentation of our national colors. The colors have been presented by the Ozark High School Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps Color Guard. Tonight's commander carrying the national colors is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Robbie Hillary. The Ozark JROTC Battalion colors are carried by Cadet Second Lieutenant Emily Priestley. The guards for this evening are Cadet Captain Gabriel Casamani and Cadet Staff Sergeant Jacob Chastain. Ladies and gentlemen, the official presentation of the national colors and the playing of our national anthem. Good evening and welcome to Ozark High School for tonight's COC East contest. Let's welcome our guests, the Eagles from Nixa High School. And now tonight's starters for the visiting Eagles with a record of 28-4. Senior number 1, Owen Seitz. Senior number 2, Randy Flynn. Senior number 12, Cole Floyd. Senior number 13, Ty Ellis. And junior number 1, Adam McKnight. The head coach for the Eagles, Brock Lansing.
Here we go. Ozark High School here in Ozark, Missouri. Classic backyard brawl matchup. Sights with the ball after Nixa wins the tip, tries the bounce pass, and it's stolen away by Jack Sally. Ozark starts with a turnover. Sally, top of the key, pump fakes, feeds inside. Hames, guarded by McKnight, gets past and up for the score, and Ozark's first points of the game.
And that's what's going to be, the most interesting matchup of tonight. Can McKnight stop Hendricks? I mean, we've seen it in the past. They battled for years now, but Hendricks, he's a big guy, 6'6", and, around that 280, 300 range more than likely. It's going to be a tall task for McKnight.
Kellis, near corner, no good. It's probably tough to see there on the broadcast with this wall of a student section from the Ozark Tigers.
And that's such a big piece in so many games. I mean, the student section, that atmosphere that they provide. A student section like this can really give you a momentum swing when they start getting hyped.
I mean, it did with Glendale. Glendale had that behemoth of a student section and definitely played a big role in their win.
And we've seen Hendricks just going to work early. That drop step, spin move is just going to be killer for him.
Flint early three will rattle down for the Eagles. That's a big shot.
And I feel like that's something that the Eagles have started to awaken, that three-point shot. Once Sights got back, they stretched the floor a lot better. It feels like their offense is just at a much better rate. They score a lot better. I mean, 89 in their last game. They're starting to heat up a little bit.
Here's Pickren. McCoy guarding him. Gets Pickren to jump. Fades. Short on the jumper. Flint's there to get the rebound. Bringing it down the court. Crossover. Short corner. We'll kick it out to Sights. Ozark sitting in his zone. Sights, too much room. Pulls the trigger and will bury the three.
And that's not, with a lot of players, you're like, oh, we can just sit back. But, Sights from volleyball line is almost automatic. And he has so much range, and that's what he brings to this team. There's that three-point threat, having to space out this defense, having to get somebody at that three-point line. Towards that volleyball line can completely open up something. We see McKnight taking a charge in there.
Yeah, Hames is going to put that shoulder down, being the bigger guy. And McKnight, like we said, they've played against each other for so long. He knows what to do against him and takes the charge there.
And he's going to have to continue to do that, putting his body on the line, hopefully getting Hendricks out the game. He's been his first for two possessions completely dominant. McKnight gets him back with that one. But McKnight's going to have to keep going to that ground if they want to stop him.
Sights bounces to Flint. Flint near wing. Brings it out. Working around, gives to McKnight. Knight kicks back out for Sights. Sights steps back, thought about the three, keeps it, and passes to Kellis. Eagles taking their time here. Flint resets. Behind the back. Looking inside for McCoy, and it's stolen away.
Just a good awareness from Hendricks right there, noticing McCoy coming from that dunker spot.
Sally with the 3.
And they're starting off hot. I mean, both teams battling so far, and that's what we've seen in years past. And they're just going to need to keep working this ball around. We see them taking more of a slow approach against this zone. As you see McCoy off the mark.
And McCoy misses that shot there. Pickren step back, no good. McKnight gets the rebound. But, back to that McCoy. Back to that McCoy shot. Last game against Central, McCoy is making that shot right there, and that's why they look so good on offense. There just gets it to rattle out.
And he's going to need to get that to go. I mean, he was such a big-time inside presence that game. And, especially with a team of this size, he's going to have to be able to get in there and get a rebound because, this zone that they're running, they're going to be able to crash those boards. They're switching to a 3-2 with Nixa being able to knock down those three-point shots. But, with Hendricks out of the game, it's definitely going to be interesting. They're going to have to keep trying to get him in foul trouble to get him out because he is just such an inside presence.
Kellis working inside, fades, tough shot, bounces out. Rebound, Pickren. Up the court comes Brandon Brown, the freshman. Seen some varsity time here for the Tigers. Pickren working off the screen, swings it up top to Sally. Going around the horn is the Tigers. Now Pickren with the ball back up top. You see the Nixa coaches telling Flint no catch for Pickren. They don't want him to even get the ball.
And that's definitely a good matchup. I mean, Flint has that length, that speed, and we see
Smith gets in there for the steal. McKnight, open court up on Brown, and it's an easy layup there in transition. Eagles' first 2 of the game there.
But I like that matchup. I mean, Flint has that length, that size, and also the speed to be able to hang with him, and he's definitely the Eagles' best defender.
Harmon going inside on McKnight. Kellis cuts off the pass. Seitz gets a hand on it. Loose ball. Harmon dives on the ground. McKnight tied up as well in the hands of Sally. Pickren now inside. Flint just plays it safe, and Pickren gets an easy layup.
And that's going to be tough to guard if you're Flint. Pickren just so much bigger than he is, and that's what McCoy was able to stop. And you'll see him checking the game immediately. I mean, he's going to have to be able to stop that inside game that he has. I mean, that's what makes him so deadly, being able to get inside with that size and also being able to just kill you on those three-point shots.
Seitz offensive rebound, steps back, he's feeling it. No good. Pickren corrals the board. 9-8. The Ozark Tigers lead by 1. 2 minutes left. Pickren fires, back iron. Seitz is there. Seitz setting the table for Nixa. Gives it to Flint. Now McKnight fade away. Gets it to drop.
And that's just so tough to guard. His ability to just get it square, shoulders to the basket, and just rise up. It's just so coveted in the game.
McKnight, that's a guy that's not afraid. He turned. He didn't even think about anything but shooting there as soon as he got the ball.
And we just see that a lot of times. I mean, just him in that high post area, being able to just do it, hit a turnaround jumper, hit fade away. I mean, it's just such a deadly shot that he has. And it's definitely, it makes teams have to get up on him. And it's what allowed his inside game to really thrive. Having that mid-range three-point threat, he can just take 2 dribbles into use spin move, and he's at the basket.
Sally airmails his man down low. So it'll be Nixa basketball as they lead by 1. 1:20 left in the first. Flint brings it down. Smith now back to Flint. Ozark still in this 3-2 zone. Flint stop and go, picks up his dribble, and it's stolen by Josh Graves. Brandon Brown brings it down for the Tigers. Under a minute now, Pickren with the ball.
And they are borderline double teaming him right now. I mean, you saw Flint slide over that backside to help off if he took that ball inside, and we'll see McCoy switch back on.
McCoy switched on to Pickren. That's the matchup they're going to want on him, not Smith. Smith on Harmon currently. Ozark just looking to hold the ball, it seems. Trapped near midcourt. Seitz and Smith is there to get the steal. Open layup on the other end. Easy two for the Eagles.
And that's big. That's what he provides, that, fast defensive guard that can get in those passing lanes.
Good pass down low and an open layup for the Tigers. Flint inbound from half on the way and way short. So layup from Josh Graves, the 6'6" forward, to cut the lead to 1 for the Eagles. 12-11 after the first. We'll be back. Welcome back here to Ozark High School. The Nixa Eagles lead by 1, 12-11 over the Ozark Tigers. If you're just now joining us, I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner Evan Brett. Just want to say apologies for the camera situation we have here. There is not much higher we can get.
Man, it's just crazy how big the student section is.
Crazy packed over here on the left side of the gym, so we apologize for that. Try to be more concise whenever the ball is over there with my words. But you will be seeing Nixa on offense in the second half, so that's a plus.
And so far, I felt like Nixa came out well. They were able to get some points in transition, but they really halted Pickering's ability to score. They're getting that no catch. We've seen Hendricks really go to work, so we'll see him do it again. Can't get it to go.
Good offensive rebounding. Lots of contact on that shot that Harmon will finish. Tigers retake the lead. Kellis dumps it off from McCoy under the rim, and he loses it trying to dribble out of bounds.
And those are turnovers you can't have in a game like this, especially with the atmosphere that Ozark has. They're going to be able to, you get any momentum at all, you're going to be able to really go on a run, and Nixa doesn't have it. We talked about that student section. They are getting rowdy.
Shot falls for the Tigers. 15-12 now. Flint kicks to Smith. Back in the hands of Flint now. Flint, I want to see more shots out of him. The first one he took, he nailed from 3.
And last game, when he was shooting the ball, it looked like Nixa was at their best. We've said it so many times. When he's scoring around that 15-point mark, getting those shots attempts up, this team looks at their best.
Pickering spins and just loses possession out of bounds. But yeah, it seems like he hasn't even looked to shoot since he hit that first 3 initially.
I don't know why. He's honestly one of the best scorers that Nixa have, that start and stop ability that he has. He just needs to keep letting it fly.
Kellis with the ball finds Flint, top of the key. 1-2 fire off the front iron. Rebound Ozark. Jacob Harmon in there to clean the glass. Brandon Brown working inside of McCoy. Stops, kicks, now back in the hands of Brown. McCoy is there to get the steal on the ground. Eagles in transition. Dump off Kellis, open layup is good.
And Kellis in transition, I feel like he's just always open. He does a great job of finding that angle. Right there, knowing to be patient. He was ahead on Flint. He slowed himself down just a little bit and slid in that dunker spot, got a wide open layup.
Brown moves inside, kicks out for Pickering. Pickering with the ball here. Now Harmon. Pickering gets the ball back, working off the screen. Double team brought on him. Gets out of it. Hames now, short corner, spins. Burden dumps off for Pickering. And the Eagles are just all over him.
That's not the guy that wanted to get going. You're going to have to make someone else beat him. So far, Hendricks has done a great job of that, as you see off his fingertips.
And that pass is too high for Hames. But yeah, containing Pickering is going to be the name of the game for the Eagles. He has 2 points right now, so they've done a good job of that. He's 22 away from breaking Ozark's all-time scoring record in your career. I mean, that is insanity.
And, I mean, Nixa's obviously not going to want to be the team that lets that happen to him. They're just going to have to stay on him. I mean, like you said, only 2 points so far for their best player. That's a big-time stat.
McKnight fades. No good off the back rim.
And if you're Pickering and just the Tigers in general, you're going to have to find a way to get him open. I mean, you see him trying to run off screens, but and every single time, they just seem to roll a little bit too early. You have to stand there and stick it, because otherwise Flint's just going to go right over it.
Harmon gets the rebound, going in on McCoy, and McCoy got a big piece of that shot, but they're going to say it's a foul. So that's McCoy's first of the game. Coach Brock Lancet did not agree with that.
And personally, I don't either. I mean, he had all ball, maybe got him with the body just a little bit, but could have gone either way.
McCoy's there to get the rebound. Almost halfway through the second quarter, Flint high pass to McKnight in the corner. And steps in and kicks it back out.
Nixa so far, they were able to handle that 2-3 very well, but the 3-2 has definitely given them a little bit of trouble, not being able to space the floor as well.
See Flint nails the triple there.
He needs to keep shooting. I mean, he's 2 for 3 on the night so far. Just keep having that confidence in your jump shot and letting it fly, because he's the leading scorer so far.
Pickering comes off the screen, gets the ball. Now Sally with sights guarding.
And any time Pickering does anything, it's bringing the double team. We saw Colt hedge all the way up to just cut off that angle that he had.
Flint stutters step and fires for the 2-point jumper.
Here comes Flint. I mean, we talked about that stop and start ability that he had, just being able to stop on a dime and rise up. It's just such a deadly move, and here he comes at 8 points already. He's starting to heat up in the second period.
Kellis gets a hand on that pass, one-on-one at the basket, going up, and will finish with the right hand, extends the lead to 5. And I think Nixa is going to have to live in transition this game. We've seen how much they've struggled against zones this year. They looked better against Central. Glendale in the second half, they look pretty good. But they are best in transition, in my opinion.
Exactly, and they have so many people that work well in transition. I mean, just for starters, Kellis. I mean, he gets a lot of points in transition. He does a great job of taking angles. I mean, just right there. The Ozark, Nathan Burton tried to take that charge, but just being able to get that angle on a block by Kellis.
Kellis, great hustle, read that pass perfectly and gets there in time for the block on the 3-point attempt. Cameron Miller comes to the floor for Nixa the first time this game.
And they're going to need to keep getting McCoy breaks. I mean, he's going to have to stay on Pickard. They're going to switch Flint and Colt around, just getting Miller in there for a couple minutes. Let's give McCoy a quick rest and get him back in there, because he's been big time for the Eagles.
Brown working on Kellis, drives baseline, kicks near corner. Sally unloads, too strong. Rebound, Hames. Pickering left open. 3-pointer just rattles out. And the Eagles come down in transition. Flint gets past Harmon, but he's going to take a foul to stop the offense.
Right there, Nixa really caught a break. I mean, that's the one guy you don't want to leave open. Pickering couldn't get it to go, but you're going to have to be able to find your man. I mean, that's the only person you can't leave open.
Flint with the ball, 2:10 left in the first. Miller looks to the side for McKnight. saved by Pickren and right into the hands of McKnight for the layup.
And Nixon's going to have to find ways to get that ball in that middle. I mean, we saw right there, right as McKnight got that ball in his hands, was able to go into him. But they just keep completely close off that high post area in that 3-2.
Harmon kicks out for Brandon Brown. Brown Euro stepping through the lane on sights and scores. Flint slows it down. Finds Miller in the short corner and tapped away by Pickren. 2-on-2 in the corner. Sally gets an open three, can't connect. Kellis is there for Nixa, now bringing it up the court.
And so far, almost every single possession for Nixa, either is a Flint three, as we see him fire.
And Flint steps into a three there, extends the lead to 8.
But every single possession is either, Flint knocking down a three-pointer or them trying to get that entry pass. I mean, they'll kick it to that corner, and almost every time, hopefully, they can get that bounce pass inside, and they've been all over it. So they just need to keep going to Flint. I mean, Flint's already at 11. He's hot so far. Just run that offense through him until you force Ozark to adjust to it.
Kellis gambled, and that led to an open layup. Coach Brock Blancett will use a timeout. 6-point lead for the Eagles, 26-20, 47.4 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll be just back. Less than a minute remaining in the first half. 26-20, the Eagles lead. I imagine they might hold it for the final shot here. $30 now, and it looks like they will.
So far, been a lower scoring half for the Eagles. I mean, just in the game in general. Total of 46 points. And, it's just credit to the defense that both teams have been playing. They've been shutting each other down.
Flint working with McKnight's screen, picks up his dribble, finds McCoy short corner, spins, looking for McKnight, and it's out of bounds off of Pickren. 2 seconds left for Nixa. They're going to inbound it under the basket. Flint is the trigger man. Looking for McCoy down low, tries to get the shot up, but it's stripped away, and the Eagles won't get a shot up to end the half. Empty possession.
That was a perfect ending for the Tigers right there. Good defense from Jacob Harmon, just being able to get your hand on that ball and stop the Eagles from going into half with this bucket.
6-point lead for the Eagles going into half, 26-20. Once again, we apologize for the camera and the student section blocking it. Eagles will be back on the other side for offense, so that will be available to you guys to view in the second half. So get ready for that in just under 10 minutes. We'll be back. I apologize there for the no sound for the start of this half. I mean, Evan and I were just talking to ourselves there for a second. We were moving the camera a bit, and we had to unplug the audio there. We're back on here. They used an early timeout there, and it's Ozark basketball here. Nixa leads by 6.
And I think they're just trying to figure out a way to get Kyron the ball. I mean, every single time he catches it, they try to set a screen. It's a double team. He gets to that, lower post corner area to double team. It's just every single thing is just trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, and I mean, even when he gets the shots, like right there, that's an open 3. He can't connect.
And that comes from him not taking the ball in shots maybe that he's used to, not as warmed up as he is. I mean, nothing's been falling for him tonight.
Yeah, Pickren is 0 for 4 from 3 in this game. Sights far corner, just swirls out for the senior guard, and ball tipped out, but it's going to stay Ozark basketball. So we have a scoreless start here to the third quarter for both teams.
That just shows just how defensive this game has been. Nick's definitely struggled against that 3-2 zone. And Ozark struggling to get anything going on that inside. Every time they get it in there, it just Nixa swarms them.
Kellis Euro steps, uses the left hand, and kisses it off the glass for 2. And there, another transition bucket for the Eagles.
And that's where they're going to have to keep living, because once they get set in that 3-2, it's going to be hard for Nixa. They always look for that high post entry to McKnight. They'll swing it to that corner and just look for him, and it's not been there. So they're going to have to keep getting in transition and not letting Ozark set up their defense.
Sally 3, way off the mark there. Flint will have it for the Eagles. Flint with 11, the only Eagle in double digits, and their leading scorer, Hames, meets McCoy at the top of a shot. McCoy loses control of the ball, so it's a Nixa turnover.
And just right there, just perfect example of how Nixa has had some trouble on that inside. They get the ball in there, though. Ozark will use their size and just be able to completely overpower Nixa. They're just going to have to keep getting that transition.
Corner 3 on the way from Ozark, and it's good. Nathan Burden, the senior.
And that's what they're going to have to do. I mean, every single time someone catches the ball for the Tigers in that inside lower post area, it feels like everyone just turns their head and stares at them and just rotates someone to that back side and swing it.
Sights can't connect on the 3. Ozark coming down in transition, and Burden will pull it out. Cutting Harmon, kicks to Pickren. Corner 3 will find the bottom of the net. 28-26 now. 5 minutes left in the third.
And that's the one person you can't leave open, and you have to find him. I mean, if you let him even see one go in, he's just going to start firing. You can't let him get hot.
Ozark gaining momentum. McKnight with the ball. Takes a dribble, pulls up, just bounces out. Hames can't find the ball there on that rebound. McKnight will get it back at the high post. Loose ball on the ground. McKnight gets it, and it's a jump ball. Ozark basketball.
And every single time he even, there's even a pass or just anyone even looks in that area towards McKnight, that high post, they just swarm him. I mean, right there, 3-4 Tigers just all jumped on McKnight and got the ball away from him.
Once again, want to apologize for the scoreboard. It is 28-26 right now. The Eagles lead by 2. The same troubles last night with the girls' game, too. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or something. The scoreboard just doesn't want to work. McKnight gets a strong rebound there. Moving up the court for the Eagles. Hop step through. Leaves it short. Lots of contact he's facing. Gets it poked away there. Flint comes up with the ball. Double team. Keeps it in his possession and eventually fouled by Pickren. Ozark not happy with that call, but he just kind of tackled his whole upper body there going for the ball.
But right there, the perfect call. He just, like you said, completely grabbed onto Flint.
I mean, they're letting them play down with McKnight, too. McKnight, got put into a chokehold down below. I watched him get tackled.
And that's what we've seen these past few games, is refs letting him play. I mean, McKnight's going to have to adjust. It's definitely hard for him with how many people are just swarming him in that painted area.
Kellis short corner jumper, too strong. Rebound made by Pickering. Ozark will bring it down the other side of the court.
And Nixa's really come out flat. I mean, we're over halfway through this third period and only 2 points to show for it. And all those have come through transition.
Brown hangs in the air but can't finish the layup. Skip pass over to Kellis. Kellis keeps control in the air and fouled hard going to the ground, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And just right there, just keep pushing that ball up the floor. I mean, they didn't allow them to get set into their zone defense, and they caught them lacking. You're just going to have to keep doing that. Getting someone like Kellis, who always does a great job of getting back, just get him the ball in space and let him go to work.
First free throw from Kellis, no good. Seems like these recent games, the Eagles have kind of struggled from the free throw line.
These are big time, especially in a game like this when points are so hard to come by. You have to be able to make the most of the opportunities that you get.
Pickering stolen away by Flint. They call a foul, and I believe it's on the Tigers after Flint got the steal. Pickering picks up his third foul. The Eagles will have the inbound under the basket. Flint passing it in.
And you see, I mean, coach was looking for a sub for Pickering, but he put a thumbs up to the bench saying, I'm good. But that could cost them. I mean, if he gets one more foul, he's in 4. They're going to have to sit him for a while because they need him down that stretch. If you're Nixa, I mean, almost just attacking him is a good game plan. Just get someone into him, try to get him to jump and gamble on something and just flop.
Smith picks up his first foul there. I thought they were going to charge that one to McKnight, but they didn't. McKnight's done so good this year staying out of foul trouble. That's something he did last year, but is get into foul trouble. But this year, he's stayed out of it almost every game.
There's just so many pieces of his game that is clearly evolved. Obviously, the fouling and that three-point ability. I mean, last year, he's definitely, become so much more developed as a scorer. Because last year, you see teams just completely sag off from him from 3, but now they have to get up, or he's going to make you pay.
Pickering gets the switch on to Kellis. Picks up his dribble. Brown now with the ball. Flint gambles. Brown gets passed up off for Hames, and he gets an open layup.
Just good passing there for the Tigers. You're going to have to keep doing that. And having Haynes in that dunker spot, being able to keep rotating him around, swing this ball around, and he's going to be wide open. Because every time someone catches it in that low post area, they just all kind of turn and face. They all stare at the ball, but no one checks that backside.
Bounce pass inside to Kellis, who gets a nice look at the basket. And Coach Brock Blancett will use a timeout. That finishes a long Ozark run.
Although a long run, it wasn't a lot of points. I mean, it was an 8-2 run, and neither team able to get anything going. (31-28). Eagles lead by 3. 2:16 left in the third. We'll be back. .216 left in the third quarter of play tonight here at Ozark High School. The Nixa Eagles lead by 3. Ozark trying to claw their way back into this one as they will have the ball. Nixa comes out in a press. Nixa will drop back immediately. And they're going to have to figure out a way to get back in transition. That's what's brought their offense. They have 4 points in this quarter, this half. And they just definitely gone cold.
Pickering three-pointer just rolls out. Flint cleans the glass, bringing it up. Looking, kicks, sights one more Smith.
I mean, right there.
Dishes it back into Flint.
Sights was open for about 3 seconds, so you just need to get your head up and look.
Smith, good look inside. McKnight is fouled. And Hames frustrated. I don't think they're calling that on Hames. I think Harmon might have grabbed him down low.
Exactly. Hands had
Yeah,
all
and that's
ball.
who they're giving it to.
You're exactly right. I mean, definitely thought it was on him, but he had all ball.
Harmon, too, the senior. I mean, you'd think he would have a smarter play than that. You know you got help on the other side. Don't grab him.
And the way you've been playing defense on him all night, I mean, you've been able to give him trouble. Just keep your hands up. So you know he's going to try to get you in the air and try to draw a foul and get to that free throw line. That's exactly what he did.
Knight gets that one to fall. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Extends the lead to 4. McKnight's up to 7 on the night.
He's definitely had a quieter night for both, the team's stars. We talked about how it's going to be Pickering versus McKnight, but neither of them have been able to really get much going because both teams have made it a focal point of their defense to stop them.
Here's Pickering with the ball. 1:20 left on the clock. Brandon Brown swings it over to Sally. Sally had the early 3. We haven't heard anything from him since and throws a turnover there. Sights with the ball. 1-on-2. Finds Kellis, and that's an easy layup.
Good pass. So you see the explosiveness from Sights right there, being able to just take off, and no one can stay with them, and then having the court vision to just dish that off and get an easy layup.
And the Ozark Tigers will use a timeout here. They find themselves down 6 again after storming back into this game. They just use a 30-second timeout. And I think that it's just the turnovers. I mean, turnovers are keeping them out of this game right now. They've thrown so many.
And luckily for them, they're playing great defense on the other side, so it's not like it's crazy out of reach. I mean, it's only 6 points, but 6 points in this game is, feels like 12. They're just now their team able to really get a rhythm going on offense and just go on a big-time run.
Ozark will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Pickering sitting with 5 points and 3 fouls. It's kind of just when he's not on, the whole team isn't on, it feels like.
Exactly. I mean, someone else is going to have to pick it up. We saw Hendricks do a great job of that in the beginning of the game, but they've slowed him down, getting him into foul trouble and having to get him out of the game. And, I mean, it's either they live or die by Pickering. If he can't get anything to go, neither can the team, like you just said.
45 seconds left in the third. Brown working off the screen. Sally hesitates and kicks back out. Brown now gets the switch on to McKnight. Picks up his dribble and kicks out for Pickering. 30 seconds left. Pickering drives inside, kicks to the corner. Three-pointer on the way, too strong. Rebounded by Pickering, spins. Leaves the layup short, gets his own rebound. They call it a foul. I just saw straight hands up from every single Eagle down there.
I don't really know what. Obviously, we didn't have an amazing view, but maybe someone put their hands down in there, but it didn't look like anyone even attempted to go for the ball.
The foul's on Randy Flint. He picks up his first.
He's done a great job of staying out of foul trouble. We talked about how, some of these games he gets into foul trouble, which is a big-time loss for them. But so far, he's been tasked with guarding Pickering. He's done a great job of that, staying out of foul trouble and limiting him.
Sights giving pressure to Pickering. 6 seconds left. Pickering steps back, and Flint picks up another foul. Coach Brock Blancett nor Flint mad with that. They're just focused on him not scoring.
Exactly. I mean, we've seen sometimes you just got to accept that there's nothing that you can say that's going to change the call.
5 seconds left. Inbounding to Pickering, and it's stolen away by Kellis. 2 seconds left. Pass up to McKnight. They get it off, and it will drop. for the Eagles. Nice dish from Sights, and defense turns into offense.
I mean, oh my goodness.
As they finish at the buzzer, Adam McKnight puts them at 9 and an 8-point lead for Nixa.
And that's perfectly how you want to end that half. I mean, Sights being able to get out there and just sling that right to him. Just a beautiful pass. And then McKnight not being sped up. You had about, 0.8 to a second left, and being able to put that up there, just perfect touch. Just a great way to end the quarter.
Yeah, perfect way, you could say. They extend their lead, 36-28. Fourth quarter coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. One more quarter here to see how this game will turn out. The Eagles lead 36-28 here in the fourth. Once again, we apologize for that scoreboard issue. I'll try to update score in time frequently. But the story for the Eagles this game has been stopping Kylan Pickren. He's shooting 2 for 11 from the field right now with 5 points.
Oh my goodness. They've done such a great job defensively. He'll occasionally leave him wide open, but he's not hitting them. Like you said, 2 for 11. That's definitely been their biggest missing piece, and why their offense can't get anything going. But they went on an 8-2 run early in that third period, and outside of that, they haven't scored at all.
McCoy makes the first free throw there. That's his first points of the game.
And, although he hasn't done much offensively, that defensive effort that he has provided has been big time. It doesn't always come down to points to show what the impact that someone makes.
Harmon inbounds. 10-point lead now for the Eagles, just 15 seconds into the fourth. And Ozark's going to have to get something cooking again. They did at the start of the third, but then lost it. So they're going to need to try to regain it here. McCoy rises up and gets the block. They call a reach on Colt McCoy. It's McCoy's second. Pickering gets the inbound, guarded heavily by Flint. Takes the screen from Hames.
And I've seen that a lot, just the way they screen. A lot of times you need to stay set because every single time Flint's just going right around them. They just try to roll immediately. And if you're wanting to get Pickering really going, you're going to have to stay there and set it.
You're saying how Flint was staying out of foul trouble. Picks up his third there, going for the block. So Jacob Harmon will be sent to the free throw line. Got all ball there, but clipped them with his body. First free throw just falls for Harmon. Second one rolls in as well.
Nixa just needs to slow it down. They're coming out in a deep 3-2 press. And this 3-2 definitely is giving them some trouble, but just right there. Dish it swing it to the corner, then a skip past the other side.
McCoy, good spin and finishes with the right hand.
Just right there. That's what they got to do. Swing to that corner, get someone on the opposite side, wing areas, and then skip past it. Big time defensive play from Kellis right there.
Yeah, good hands from Kellis, and then the freshman Brandon Brown gets stuck in a tough spot there, just gets a fingertip on it.
And they're going to stay in this
3-2.
Or they switch back out to a man.
Yeah, Sally will guard Sights. Sights will set the offense.
And they're just playing 3-2-2-3. Just depends on where the ball is on the floor. It's constantly switching.
Knight gets it, kicks out sights, pump fakes, dribbles in, and back out for Flint. And Nixa, you're just thinking tick, tick, tick. I mean, just let that clock go.
And every time they get that ball in the middle, it feels like their offense just completely opens up. I mean, right there, couldn't get it to go. But get it to that middle, the team just collapses around them, just kick that ball out.
But if you're going to milk the clock like this, you can't have empty possessions like that. You're going to have to take advantage of the shots you do get. Pickren nails that fadeaway jumper.
That's just a tough move right there, that in and out. You know, to get to his spot and knock it down.
40-28 now. Kellis pulls up from 15 off the back iron, and Sally gets the rebound. Pickren, 1-on-3, Euro steps, high off the glass, gets his own rebound, spins, and one for Kylan Pickren.
And he's starting to get going. I mean, that's the person that you don't want to get, I mean, just up to 9, 10 if you can knock these down. And I mean, we talked about how he's the source of their offense. If he's getting going, so is the entire team. And they're smelling a comeback right now.
Pickren makes it a 6-point lead for Nixa. With this free throw, can be cut to 5, and he will. 40-35.
And like you said, you know, they're trying to waste clock, but you can't have empty possessions. So there's so many times. I mean, the last two have just ended in a jump shot from that high post area, and nothing happens from it.
Kellis near corner, pulls it back out, gives it to McKnight. Kicks it back out to Sights. Sights working around, hands off to Flint, who will slow it down. McCoy steps in for the 2, and McKnight is there to get the putback off the glass. That is a big play from Adam McKnight.
I mean, big time right there, being able to get that putback, the layup. They so hard to come by this game, those offensive rebounds for both teams.
And McKnight gets caught in the air on Harmon's pump fake and just lands on him for the foul. That's McKnight's first of the game. Inbound to Hames near midcourt. And Pickren will control. Under 5 minutes now. Pickren in and out, moving through the lane, soars in the air, and gets fouled.
Just that, like, he's so smooth. I mean, he has that change of pace move. He does that in and out, can just explode off of it.
Can't capitalize on the first free throw. 4:44 left in the fourth. Eagles lead 42-35. And Ozark enters the bonus after that last foul. Second free throw good. Eagles here, you just have to close out the game.
Get the ball.
Get it across half court. Kellis gets it. Now Sights with the ball. And Pickren picks up a foul, reaching in. Just kind of an unneeded play there. You know what they're going to do. They're just going to dribble it around. There's no need to try to go for the steal there.
Exactly right. Just an undisciplined move. And that, I mean, those are the mistakes freshmen make. I mean, it's a tall task for him.
Sights thought about it, gets past his man, open lane to the hole, and can't finish with the left. McKnight gets fouled going for the rebound.
And that's the correct call. I mean, he just got
Hames
completely
just
held.
kind of hugging him. That's Hames' third. Flint finds McCoy. Clock down to 4:05. Flint gets past and loses control. That's a Nixa turnover.
That's big time. I mean, it's only a 6-point game, and with Pickren starting to heat up, this offense has definitely started to look a lot better. And you're going to have to get a stop right here. This is a big-time possession. If they can get a 3-ball to go or even just any points, And that's not a good start.
And they lose Brown. Dumps off for Hames, and Kellis fouls. And, I mean, that's a pretty smart foul, in my opinion. Kellis only with 1. You can afford to take that there.
And you're exactly
And they're already
right.
in bonus, so what's even the point?
I mean, just have them earn it at the line. It's definitely the correct foul to do. And you're right, he only has 2. It's not like he's in foul trouble. It's not going to be something big.
Hames at the line. Makes the first free throw. (42-37) now. McKnight is there to get the miss. 5-point lead for the Eagles.
Right there, just making a murder worked. I mean, instead of an easy 2-pointer, I mean, they only get 1 out of the possession.
Eagles got across half court, and it's a 10-second call on the Eagles. Sights had a clear path, but cut it back the other way.
Right there, you just got to have the awareness of how long you've been back there. Just get that ball across half court.
So another costly Eagles turnover. They had Flint losing the ball out of bounds, and that 10-second call. Brown with the ball, kicks to Harmon. Now Pickren steps into a 3, and it will fall. 2-point game now. And the Ozark Tigers will use a timeout.
And he's on fire. I mean, he went from 5 to 14 and
just this quarter.
And it's a 2-point game now. With the way Nixa is playing on offense, I mean, it's just not looking good. They're going to have to figure out a way to generate some points, because a lot of times you'll see a high post area. You got to look backside. I mean, McCoy is just sitting that little dunker spot. He'll slide in. He's wide open. Just you got to look that backside, because Ozark has been leaving it open all night.
And they were waiting. It looks like they were just planning to hold the ball.
Exactly.
But you can't do that anymore. Whenever Ozark starts to catch up and score, you've got to score. You can't just let them catch up.
You can't just completely go away from what you do best, is playing fast, getting in transition. And they just catch the ball, taking 30 seconds, and then they just chuck up a shot, and it won't go. So it's a big-time position for the Eagles.
And I think the press breaker that they have works. They'll get past it, and before they would get an open shot and just not take it because they want to run the clock.
Just take the shot.
Yeah, now take the shot. You're not going to lose anything.
And they were playing like they were up 16. I mean, they were up 6 points. You have to just keep pouring it on them. You had the momentum, but now Ozark completely flips it around.
Flint will bring it up for Nixa. 2-point game as we near the end of the fourth. Scythes gets it in the corner and pulls it back out. Gets it back. Now McCoy, short corner, spins. Open lane and connects.
Just keep getting him the ball. I mean, he's been making do of his opportunities, and just getting that backside has been open all game, and just keep exploiting it.
He's up to 6 points now. Brown gets past Sights on the screen. Euro steps, throws up a shot, and fouled. And I mean, there's got to be better help on that screen up top. They're just letting him get right past.
Somebody has to slide over. I mean, it's just wide open. And it's just the little mistakes that they're making.
You can get mad at Sights for letting him get past, but there's nothing he can do whenever he's getting screened.
Exactly. Just have someone slide over. Even, the person that is, the man that's screening, just drop back. You have to be able to help off.
The freshman at the line missed the first one. Second one will drop. 3-point game, 44-41 in the Eagles' favor. McCoy swings it over for Flint. Flint gets a step inside, stop and go. Tried to dump it off for Kellis, but it will hit the bottom of the backboard. Brown going up on Sights, leaves it short. Pickren can't get the putback. And a loose ball will stay Tiger basketball.
And Ozark really starting to heat up right there. If you're Flint, I mean, almost take it up, but just unlucky they're throwing it up the bottom of the backboard. You saw Kellis cutting, he had him, but it's a little mistake. And the thing that's going to kill the Eagles are the little things. I mean, not rotating over for help, not, those little turnovers that you're making that we saw sites. And it's just the little things that are going to kill them.
2:24 now. Pickering with the ball. Finds Sally. Now Pickering back. McCoy guarding. Harmon hands off for Brandon Brown. Coming off the screen, steps back. Kicks to Pickering. Your Eagles, you know what they want to do here, and here comes the screen.
Just help off. I mean, we saw them bring double teams. And right there, that's perfect. I mean, McKnight and McCoy can definitely switch off pretty well.
Pickering waves everything off, and Ozark is going to use a timeout. I mean, down 3, they're just kind of wasting the clock there.
Just get something up. And you can't, I mean, if you're Nixa, you're happy with that. Just let them keep swinging that ball around.
Especially since they're up.
Exactly. Just if you're Ozark, you have to have some urgency to get something to go and get back on defense.
Yeah, that possession, I mean, to the naked eye, might have just looked like that they were just holding it around, but, like they were winning, but they're down 3 here. They've got to have some urgency. So Nixa leads 41-44, and we will step aside. .144 left in this ball game. The Eagles lead a low-scoring match, 44-41.
And, we were talking about it. They need to have a sense of urgency. I mean, the coach, Kyron, was just kind of waving everybody off, and the coach was trying to get something to go because, with only 1:30 left, you just can't let that happen.
Brown steps back. His shot is short. Rebound tipped around, and Flint will secure it. McKnight's left wide open under the basket. Gets Hames in the air and can't finish the open layup. And Sally ends up on the ground. Throws the ball back over to Flint. I mean, I watched Nixa get 2 texts for stuff way worse than that 2 games ago.
I mean, he literally just threw the ball at him. I mean, Flint says something soft, he gets a tech, but now I guess you can just throw a ball at somebody. And that's terrible.
Ozark basketball. They did end up calling a jump ball. Brown dumps it off for Hames. Hames brings it in the air. And a foul charge to Colt McCoy. His 4th.
The first one is up and good.
Two-point game now. 1:14 left. I mean, I'm still puzzled by those events that just happened.
I mean, he just
got up, yelled at him, threw the ball at him, and just, yeah, I guess it just happened. Nothing happened after that. 1-point game now. Hames goes 2 for 2 from the line. Flint gets past, and a blocking foul called on Jack Sally. Was definitely sliding that back foot.
right there, just you got to be able to set your feet. I mean, it's the right call.
That is Ozark's 4th team foul. Nixa's in the bonus with one more. And a couple subs coming to the game for Ozark. Hames and Sally will exit the game as they are both sitting with a couple fouls.
Big time possession for Nixa. You got to get a bucket here.
McKnight gets the inbound and quick foul from Luke Baer, the senior. And McKnight heads to the free throw line. McKnight from the free throw line today is 1 for 2. First one, no good.
That's a big time miss. You have to be able to hit those free throws in the clutch.
And I just don't know if you're Nixa, you know they're going to foul from now on. I think you inbound to Seitz or Flint for now on, knowing that they're going to want to foul.
Exactly. Get your best free throw shooters in the game. And
second one from McKnight, no good as well. Hames gets the rebound. 1 minute left at Ozark High School.
and they could take last shot here. I mean, they could just hold this ball up.
Brown with the ball. Pickren now, guarded by McKnight, takes the screen. Colt McCoy gets the switch. Pickren fading away, too strong. Offensive rebound for Harmon, kicked out. Pickren spins, fading, too strong. Harmon another offensive rebound and gets the layup to go. Eagles inbounding. Flint with the ball.
And you got to be able to get a rebound.
And Coach Brock Blancett will use a timeout. 12 seconds left. 45-44. Ozark leads by 1.
I mean, you're just letting them, overpower you in that rebounding. Multiple shots. Someone has to box out and get a rebound. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there. It's exactly the same game as Glendale that I'm watching, it feels
And
like.
it's just the lack of effort on that rebounding. I mean, it's twice in a row he just jumps up over you. You have to just get your body into him, push him out of that way, and get the board, because that could have ended the game right there.
So we saw a similar position to this against Glendale. They had time. They have more time now than they did. Flint took that final shot. They needed a 3 there. They needed 2. I mean, you've got to look towards Adam McKnight.
Exactly. I mean, they've been all over him all night. If you can't do that, I mean, just McCoy. He's been wide open on that backside so much tonight. If they swarm you in that high post, dish it down to him, and McCoy's going to need a quick bucket.
Both teams return to the floor with 12 seconds left in this ball game. (45-44). Ozark leads by 1. Flint gets the inbound. 10 seconds left. They've got to go. Waves off the screen for McKnight, driving inside, dumps off Kellis, and it's out of bounds. Nixa basketball, 3.8 left. And Brock Blancett will use another timeout.
Now only 3.8. You have to get something inside that paint and hope you get something to go, which has been so hard for them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just try to draw a foul, honestly. Like, look for the shot first, but if you know the foul's there, go for the foul.
It's going to really be a big time, bucket. Nixa definitely struggled to close out games this season, and this is going to be a big time loss if they do let it go.
Yeah, they're going to have the inbound under the basket with 3.8 left. This is going to be a tough game to come out on top.
And with how Ozark's been playing in the inside, it's just you're going to have to try to draw a foul, or McKnight's going to have to be the hero.
You know, McKnight's been in these moments before. Football against Helias Catholic. He threw a 47-yard dagger to seal that game, so he knows how to win. And to his teammate who's passing him the ball, Randy Flint. Flint gets to McKnight. McKnight fadeaway three from the corner. No good. And that will do it. The Ozark Tigers stun the Nixa Eagles and come out on top 45-44 as they will storm the court.
Just a tough loss for the Eagles. Couldn't close out the game.
And I'm
Right
just
there,
scratching my head at that play.
A fadeaway three. I mean, almost just getting him the ball, letting him get inside. I don't know why that was the play call.
Yeah, definitely. Nixa, it's the exact same as Glendale. They don't play the cleanest basketball. They miss rebounds. They turn the ball over. They let up some easy points here and there.
And it's just the rebound. Like, if you can't get a rebound, I mean, they had 3 chances at that final bucket to score, and you just gave that game away.
Well, Nixa drops another close game here on the road to the Ozark Tigers, 45-44. Thank you for tuning in tonight. From Evan Brett and myself, Brady Richard, we say good night.